Hi loves, what is up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my Amazon road trip must-haves, mommy and toddler edition. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my must-haves for a road trip, and I really hope you find it very helpful because these items definitely help me so much. Honest, with Amazon, sometimes things are a hit or miss, like they work or they don't work, or I don't know. Anyway, but these items I guarantee you are definitely worth it. So if you're interested, definitely stick tuned. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so as a mommy, I know that we definitely all love to take road trips. It's been a little crazy with the whole pandemic going on, and I know that we haven't been out in such a long time, but this past weekend, my family, my little family, and I decided to take a little road trip down to Big Bear. Well, not down to Big Bear, we went up to Big Bear because we had to go up the mountain. But yeah, so we took a little trip to Big Bear and we had so much fun. And I'll probably be uploading a little vlog later on this week. But with that being said, the first item that I definitely recommend when you're going on a road trip for a mommy or for anybody, well, specifically for the ladies, because you know we got to be fashionable and whatnot, but yeah, definitely this handbag, you guys. Super cute. It is so worth it. Very spacious. Let me show you guys. It is very spacious in here, and then it has like a little back, it has like this little back pocket thing that goes straight into your suitcase, easy so it doesn't like fall off. Sometimes when we put our little carry-on on top of a suitcase, it ends up falling and whatnot. So this makes sure it's secure and it doesn't slide or fall off. Very easy. You just pretty much slide it in and you're good to go. So this one is definitely worth it, and they do have it in several different colors, but I love this blush pink color. Another thing that I love about this bag is that it has a bottom compartment. Let me close the top so things won't fall off. Okay, and also one last thing. So you can either hold it if you want to hold it like this, or you can hang it on to yourself if you want. It has either or option. But then what I love the most about it is, especially for like little road trips and stuff like that, where you want to have certain pairs of shoes handy, for example, my snow boots. It has a little compartment in the bottom where you can open the zipper. Let me show you this. So you open up the zipper, and then it has like a compartment for your shoes, which I absolutely love. And that actually leads me to my second item. Okay, so my second item are these winter snow boots. They are so cute, and to be honest with you, sometimes I would dread snow boots. Look like giant like marshmallows on your feet because they're so puffy. But these, you guys, are so cute, and they are super warm from the inside. They're furry, fuzzy, whatever you want to call it. And they are also water resistant, and trust me, they actually are. I tested it out this past weekend when I went to Big Bear, and they definitely kept my feet very warm and no water went through. So these are definitely worth it, and they were only 25 bucks or so, maybe a little bit more. Maybe actually no, I think they were around 25. I'll go ahead and enter the exact price up here because I always forget when it comes to prices. But yeah, these are so worth it because, you know, you still want to be in style when you're in the snow. And I also ended up ordering some for my husband. His are slightly different, but they were also very economical. They were about 35 bucks, and they were also super warm. They were very water resistant, so no water or snow or anything went through. And they actually kept his feet super warm. Okay, so I actually didn't have planned to show you guys these, but I decided, like, what the heck. I know a lot of people are probably planning trips to Big Bear sometime in the future, or, you know, in the near future. So yeah, these are what his boots look like. And they're also soft and warm from the inside. And they can also use them for work on like a cold winter day. And the price is very economical, like I said. Okay, so my next item is this super cute and very easy to travel with water bottle. It is very, very thin, so it makes it easy to just slip in your bag. It doesn't take up a lot of room like bulkier and heavier water bottles do. So this is a really cute one and also one of my must-haves. Okay, so next up I have, I guess I call these Icky Bags. I don't know what you guys call them, but pretty much what they are used for is you can use to put like bottles in here or clothes or anything that got wet. You pretty much put it in here, and this is water protectant, so the water or whatever liquid spills in here won't go through. Now, as you guys know, I do have a 5-year-old, so he's no longer a baby, so I don't have to carry bottles and formula and all that stuff around. So what I use this one for is to actually carry like all my medicines, Tylenol. You always want to travel with all your medicines that you might need. So I always travel with Tylenol for him, some Zarbees just in case, you know, God forbid he starts feeling sick. I have a syringe in here. All my medications and stuff like that for him, I always put in here. Pretty much all my medications, medicines, I put in here. Stuff that could possibly spill for any reason, so it won't get all over my things and my luggage or whatnot. I always put it inside this Icky Bag. And this one is also good if you want to carry around like wet clothes. If you have any, like, you know, like a pair of wet clothes that they got wet, or a shirt, or I don't know, you can go ahead and use it for that. And with that being said, another important item that I always carry with me, whether we're traveling on airplane or if we're on a road trip, I always carry the Dramamine motion sickness relief for kids, and it looks like that. And I know this one is for kids from 2 years and older, and to be honest, I've always used this one on my son since he turned 2. I think I would just give him half the tablet. I don't know, but that's just what I would do. You can go ahead and ask your doctor, but these are so good if you know that your kid gets motion sickness. I had to learn the hard way. We were going to Big Bear. I think it was the first time we were going up the mountain. We were almost there, and he just threw up all over me, and I felt horrible. I should have known because most of the time when one of the parents get motion sickness, the kids sometimes, I guess, inherit that too or whatnot. So I tend to get motion sickness, so unfortunately my baby boy gets it too. So I always carry this Dramamine around. Okay, another one of my road trip must-haves as a mommy. This one is a lifesaver, you guys. Instead of having to pack all my snacks and just throw them in, which also sometimes takes a lot of space, I just go ahead and grab his little snack tray. And I'm gonna go ahead and insert a little clip so you guys can see what I packed for him. And what I love about it is that you can take it off like individually without having to like open the other ones. And let me show you guys. You can also take off the little lid individually, so if you need to cover it, you have it covered. And then these are right here. And then when you want to connect it, all you have to do is pretty much connect it back, and that's it. So this one is definitely one of my must-haves. The next one is this little snowsuit for toddlers. So the jacket and the little snow bib actually came separate. This is the jacket, and it is so thick, you guys. Honestly, I'm so surprised and shocked at how warm it kept my son. When I took off, like when I was gonna change him when we got back to the hotel, he was so warm inside, so I really like that. So this is the jacket, and it is really thick, and it's very warm from the inside. And then here I have the snow bib. I still have the little thing from when we went tubing. But yeah, this is the snow bib as well. I know, like I said, with Amazon, sometimes it's a hit or miss, because I've read reviews where moms are putting like it wasn't water resistant whatsoever. My son was cold, or he still got wet, and I absolutely like get so like, oh, like I hope I don't get a bad one, or I hope it works, because obviously you don't want to risk that while your kid's in the snow and they're freezing. So yeah, this one is definitely worth it as well. It was very water resistant, and it kept him very warm. So this is another one of my must-haves. My next item that's a must-have is this toothbrush holder. So you can hang it to your bag, or you can just stick it inside your bag, which is what I do. And then when you open it up, you can put your toothbrushes in there. I have my son's toothbrush, and then I also have mine, and it does come with the little toothbrush covers. So it comes with like 4 or 5 of them. Timmy's doesn't have one because it was too bulky, so it didn't fit his. But it does come with the little covers as well. And what I like about it is that the kids can use the little cup when they're brushing their teeth to rinse. That's what Timmy does, and I don't need it, so he uses it. So it comes in handy, and then you just cover it, and then you're good to go. So this one is also one of my must-haves because it comes very in handy. And then you know where your toothbrushes are at all time, and they don't get lost. Next 2 items come hand in hand, but let me show you guys the first one. So the first one, I have it like in a big Ziploc bag. And it's this porter potty that you can extend. Carry it with you, and you can put it on the toilet. And I do use these even for public bathrooms. The reason why, especially when I started potty training, Timmy doesn't really need them now, but here and there he still gets scared to like fall into big toilets. So I do carry this one around, and you just put it over the toilet, and it just helps them so they won't feel like they're gonna fall in, and so they're more secure on the toilet. And because I do use them in public restrooms, I don't just obviously lay it down because that's nasty. So I have these covers that I use as well. And once your kids are bigger and they're not scared anymore to fall in the toilet, you obviously won't need the little portable potty anymore. But I still use these. So they're really, really thick seat covers, and they are disposable, and they are so good, you guys. So what I do is I just lay over this seat cover, and then I go ahead and put the toilet cover on top, the portable potty on top. And then that way the portable potty isn't touching the public restrooms directly. So after I'm done, I just go ahead and I throw away the disposable one because they are disposable. And then that's it. That way they are secure. They don't feel like they're gonna fall in. And also you have more peace of mind knowing that they are more, I guess, in a clean area, because you know public bathrooms are nasty. You never know how often they get cleaned and whatnot. So these 2 are definitely must-haves as well. Okay, this next one is more for smaller babies, but I still use it on my son because I had a lot left over from when he was a baby. I still carry them. And these are pretty much placemats, and they stick to the table. And the reason why I still use these for my son is because he feeds himself, but sometimes like because he's eating or distracted, like the food falls off on the sides, and then he wants to just grab it and eat it. And I don't know, I have a thing for like germs. Not even because of the whole pandemic, but even before, I'm just like a germophobe. Is it germaphobe? I'm germophobic. Is that the term? Anyway, I hate germs, and I'm always scared that he's gonna get sick. So I like to put these under his plate, and then that way if his food falls over and whatnot, he can still pick it up from the table and eat it, rather than me not knowing if they even clean the tables good, even though I do sanitize them myself as well. Give me more peace of mind. And they do have different little designs. This one, as you can see, is the superhero one, but they do have like shapes and pretty much just little things to also keep them entertained while they're sitting down and waiting for their food. This next one is for the mommies or for whoever uses beauty blenders. So I put my beauty blender in here. This is a silicone beauty blender holder. And I love this one because it has like little lines right there where it gives the beauty blender air, so you're not gonna get mold and it's not gonna get all nasty and stuff. So I just put my beauty blender in there, close it, and it's ready to go. And it's really good to travel with. So this one I also recommend if you need somewhere to put your beauty blender. Okay, so my last 2 I actually do not have in hand, but I will be inserting clips up here so you know what I'm talking about. So the next one is the Disney baby tray. So this one you can use for several things. For example, use it for the kids to eat as a tray when they're in the car, or they can also use it as a little table to do activities in if they're coloring, or if they have a book that they want to look through. That one works really well for that. And then when you're done using it, if you don't want to use it as a tray, you can also hook it onto your seat, and then it does fit any iPad in there. Well, at least not any iPad, don't quote me, but most iPads. And you can just put your iPad on there, and then the kids can watch their videos from there or play games from there. That way it's not like directly on their face, which I really don't like to me so close and up to his face because it's bad for his eyesight. So yeah, that one definitely comes in handy as well. For this last one, I do have this car snack organizer. So pretty much what I do and put in this bag, I put some waters, I put some snacks, I have my sanitizer wipes, I have hand sanitizer, and extra face mat, and it's just a nice little way to organize your snacks when you are on a road trip. Handy to use so you know where everything is at rather than to just have it all over the place or in a specific bag. And most of the times we end up putting other stuff on top of that bag, so we have a hard time trying to get the snacks when it's time. So this one also hooks onto your seat and it just helps you keep more organized, and like I said, it helps you so you can find your stuff more easily. And yeah, so this one is also one I definitely recommend. Alrighty guys, and that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys find these things helpful because they are definitely super helpful for myself, which is why I'm sharing them with you guys. I will link all the things that I mentioned below in case you guys are interested. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, please make sure to give me a huge thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!